Hello all my friends on the interwebs who love miniatures. I'm Dakion, it's a Monday, and I'm here to ramble. Today's Monday the 22nd of September 2025. I'm going to ramble about these two finished minis. Let me zoom in. So we have Candy the Petulant Youth here, the teenage version of Candy. And then we have the Avatar version of Pandora with all the fire coming out of her magical box and standing on these tentacles. Yeah, she's quite something. Now, every individual piece is perhaps not very exactly painted, but it's the overall effect that matters. And I'm quite, in general, pleased with how she turned out and how both of these turned out. And there will be still pics at the end, both zoomed out and zoomed in, so to speak, so you can see the details more clearly. That's the important stuff. And yeah, only two minis finished, but one of them was really big and complicated. So, well, let's call that a win anyway, and let's move on to works in progress. So first off on the work table, we were still working on these two busts. Got a little bit more done. So I'm going for this green-skinned, black-haired half-orc and the blue-skinned, red-haired tiefling. Some parts have been worked on more than others. Some just like, so this blue skin just has a base coat on it. Just kind of to get an idea of what the color grading is going to be. And yeah, I'm going to keep working on these in my off time, so to speak. They're not my main projects, but I'll do a little bit here and there on them. So let's look at my new main project. So the Lilith crew set is basically ready to start. I mean, it's they've been cleaned up, prepped, assembled, based. They just need to be primed, and then had some paint applied to them. Maybe I placed Lilith a bit far back on her base. I kind of wanted this scenic base, this resin base, to be visible a bit more. Maybe it's a little too back weighted. I'm not going to worry about it. So what are they supposed to look like? Well, here's the artwork. Here's Lilith. She's supposed to basically look like a pale vampire, I suppose, redheaded vampire. These Terratots are like naked evil babies with a lot of hair and knives for hands. The Terratots. Except this one has claws. And then the mature Nephilim is just your basic demon in a toga. So, yeah. Not too difficult there. That's easy. And yeah. I just want to let the glue set properly. Maybe do some gap filling with some plastic putty, and then I'll prime them and start putting paint on them. And some of them might be finished by next week. The simpler ones. We'll see. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, so now that we're in the production line phase again, we can add some more stuff to the pipe. So let's look at this alternate version of Lilith, Mother Madness, the alt. She's holding her sword behind her back, kind of sneaky-like. Then we have the, I can't say, oh, it just says here, young Nephilim, a 2-pack. They don't look that big to be on 40mm bases, but they are on 40mm bases. And so they're not as big as the mature Nephilim, but not as small as the Terratots either. So we'll see what they look like later. And finally, we have the Malifaux Cherub, which is, yeah, a little angel-looking guy with a bow and wings, kind of like he's Yeah, he's what's he's called the guy who shoots the love arrows. Arrows? No. It'll come to me eventually. Anyway, cherubim. It's of course he's evil, not a good angel, but he looks good. I forget what why this is, but he's Neverborn. So, like the Neverborn are canonically the source of a lot of Earth mythology because of the fact that there have been there's been more contact between Earth and Malifaux previously in history, but that people just didn't know about. So, yeah. Anyway, this guy is of course just on a simple 30mm base. So I'll start prepping these for next week, and yeah, I'll try to get them as ready as possible. Again, there's going to be some time conflicts the coming week. A few things will eat up my time, but I'll try to get some painting in as well and some prep work. So I'll see you again in a week. Until then, please give me a thumbs up for this video, like, share, and subscribe, and then be back a week from today, same day of the week, same channel, same Dakian, who for now is signing off.